man. They told me it wasn't my time yet, man.
That's
so they
something
sent me back.
Between you and the man upstairs. What's going on, Big Drake?
What's going on, Sing?
Slow motion, man. Slow motion, man.
Better than no motion.
Man, tell me about it, man. Tell me about it.
I mean, I need to get in touch with D for I need to send him a text.
Cool.
See how he planning on going up, because you said he's planning on bringing some mumbo sauce.
Yeah. He said he's coming up. Hold on, look like somebody's in the back room. Hold on, let me get that person in here. Thomas Hill, I can't see you, brother. Give me some picture, man.
I got the picture on. It's just dark right now.
What the hell are you at, Jack? Were you hanging out with Michael Blackson?
Nah, the light about to tear through in a little bit. It's starting to peak.
Oh, I forgot. It's 5. What is 6:42?
6:42. Yeah, it's starting to peer through. Okay. So it'll be lighter in a minute.
Brother ain't got no lights in his house, man. He ain't got no lights in his house, man. Brother, he waiting for sunlight right now. He got that vampire.
Nah, I sleep, bro. I finally got some too.
On YouTube, man.
Yeah, that brother always.
Yeah, Big Gray had me dying the other day. He was like, "Dog, you everybody co-host." Nah, it ain't like
that. Things and shit to me.
Look. Thomas Hill, just like how Eddie Murphy said. Eddie Murphy said, "I was in every gang in Chicago. Whoever was winning."
Hey, the winning team, right?
That's right.
Hey, I want to say that D for the win was funny as hell, man. I was over here dying.
What happened?
When his wife asked him what's his name, he's like, D for the win.
Oh yeah,
that's my guy, D for the win. He's ringing that mumble.
Look, but Remo said his wife kind of said something similar too. She asked him, "You excited about seeing a bunch of people you ain't never met before?" Oh my goodness!
You know, my wife said to me, she's, do you know any of these people? I'm like, we online all the time. We hanging out, on the different shows. We jump in, we talk boxing, we bullshit sometimes when we not talking boxing, and it's just kind of hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
And what y'all gonna do this weekend?
You're gonna hang out. That's the concept, man. People don't understand it. It's just like the Jerry. What was the Jerry Spring? What's the dude's name? The comedian, man.
Oh, Jerry
Seinfeld. It's a show about nothing.
Hey, no, that's real talk. That is absolutely real talk.
One of the best shows on TV, Jack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The hangout, man. We hanging out every morning. You did. We at the Rize, man. We on Just Do, man. We on Cash Sports, the box store. You did. We on Angry White Men at night. You did. We just running around. Let's talk fashion. We're about to have boxing talk with Banky and Jay, and we're about to get our own damn app.
Oh, don't forget Real Prison Talk with Tommy.
Real Prison Talk with Tommy. We got too much stuff going on, man. And starting August, She Got Hands, man. She Got Hands podcast, man. So, man, we moving, man. We moving, man. And again, I'm speaking it into existence. We're getting our own app, man. It's an app for that.
They got apps for that.
Hey, Jay, I wish you wouldn't have did that, Jay.
What's that, man?
I wish you wouldn't have did that, Jay.
What I do now? I'm always doing something, man. What I do this
I'll call you about it.
Oh, you spoke something into existence, man, and just ruin Senior's morning.
What, the app for that?
Man, listen.
I don't know. I didn't do
it.
I said She Got Hands.
No, I'll tell you about it. It ain't no major, but I'll tell you about it.
Well, text me. I need to know about it now, brother.
Slow down.
Communicate to me, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But, whatever I said, I meant it. So,
No, you did. And you definitely did.
Oh my goodness! I hope I ain't put my foot in my mouth about something, man. But we'll see. But yeah, man, we got these exciting fights coming up this weekend, man. I'm definitely looking forward to all of that, Jack. And oh, snap! I think I might something I said earlier, senior. Yeah, it's probably about something I said earlier. I think I just ran through.
Well, you know
Oh,
how
okay. I got you, senior.
you know, because mine is as long as my fingernails.
Yeah. I see what he's saying, that, but
Okay.
I ain't tripping off about it, man, because if they ain't did it by now, they ain't gonna do it. You dig? So it is what it is, man. So yes, indeedy. But yeah, man, just enjoying. I can't wait till tomorrow, man. Like I said, even me going shopping today, man, to go shop for the stuff that we about to have, man. You dig? Me going to go get the little essentials we're going to need for tomorrow and everything. I'm stoked about even doing that, man.
Well,
Going shopping and do that, So I'm looking forward to that as well.
I got to excuse me. My water bottle, my water jug is empty.
Yes, indeedy. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Let me check something out.
But I'm looking forward to seeing everybody,
Mm-hmm.
hanging out. Maybe sitting in and on a show or two, and
Yeah.
we
Sure.
can talk boxing and talk other stuff.
Yes, indeedy, man. We might get a basketball game this weekend against G Peasy versus Remo. I'm bringing the rock. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm bringing the rock, man. Don't think neither one of them got a basketball, man. So I'm bringing the basketball. I'm bringing a basketball. I'm not, you know what I mean? They ain't getting out of this one, man. I'm finding a court in Philly. Maybe find the same basketball court that Will Smith used to play on, man. I don't know, but we're gonna see a basketball game. You did. There you go.
I had to go outside right now.
Had to go outside. Okay. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. So now I get off of here in 11 minutes, man. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and to Walmart and everything and start picking up the things, the essentials we're gonna need. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we got water, gotta stay hydrated, little stuff like that we normally don't think about. I know me, all I be thinking about is food, Jack. You know what I mean? I be looking for protein. You gotta be selective words around here, boy. As soon as I say, man, I'm looking for some meat, boy, it's over. It's over. I say I'm looking for some protein, you know what I mean? These sexually infested mind people that be in the hangout, man. You just can't say nothing around them, Jack.
You say the wrong thing, and somebody gonna jump on the live just to say pause.
Yeah, exactly. Sexually infested minds, man. You dig, especially that New York crew up there, man. You dig? So yeah, man, I gotta make sure I got my proteins and make sure we got napkins, man, and everything, man. It's just gonna be a hell of an event, man. When you gonna start on that mac and cheese, senior?
I told him to cook it up there.
Everybody can't be cooking up here, man. Goodness gracious.
I ain't gonna be long.
I know Mama. Yeah, that don't take long. I know Mama do say she cooking. I'm gonna start tonight. I'm gonna start my stuff tonight because I don't want to be stuck in the kitchen all day.
Oh, you making this a hookup? You can make that shit in 5 minutes.
Man, I'm making spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? I really like my spaghetti sauce to be at least 3 hours long. To be honest,
I already say, ho. You got one thing you got to do is make the spaghetti.
All right, everybody's circling.
The spaghetti better the next day
somebody
anyway.
else.
That's why I'm making the spaghetti today, man. I'm making the spaghetti today. Overnight spaghetti is way better.
Oh my God.
Way better.
Once that motherfucker sauce sticking them noodles, oh my. I don't eat a lot of leftovers, but spaghetti is one of the top things I'll eat the next day.
Yes.
You ain't never lied, senior. That's my stuff. I smash on that damn spaghetti.
Oh, let that be light. That go Thomas Hill.
What's good with it, senior?
Man, I can't call it, man. taking these Motrin, trying to get rid of this headache Jay Hardcore gave me yesterday.
Way to go, Jay.
Oh yeah.
Way to go, Jay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that when y'all had that plane, trains, and automobile
Somebody's
experience.
internet is bad. Now, it may be mine.
Listen, you gotta prepare yourself when you ride with Jay Hardcore, man.
Hey, at least I ain't put no prison shows on yesterday, man.
You see, I had my knife. I was ready to shank your ass. You to put one on.
Yeah, it won't be the first time I've been shanked, right?
Oh,
They ain't said
shit.
nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do no attempts. They ain't finished the job.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, boy, that car would have been off the bridge.
Hey,
It would have been off the bridge. I'm gonna tell
gotta
you that
go
much.
some kind of way.
Yeah, well, we going together, my brother. I'm gonna tell you that much. I ain't going by myself. I'm sorry. I can't do that. Man. Yes, indeed. It ain't no fun unless the homie gets some.
Look at GP. He want to be on Real Prison Talk with Tommy so bad. Jay, promise me a hookup.
Yes, I will be making the famous hookup tomorrow. I will make that at the spot, though. You know,
making a wet one or a dry one.
Hey, man.
I don't even like how that sounds, bro.
The amount of characters that's gonna be in the house, dog.
Talk about a hookup. Is it a wet one or a dry one? You know how it go.
It's gonna be a semi-wet one. Oh my goodness,
I bet Tampa Tommy probably get PTSD from looking at a hookup, man.
He'll see another hookup a day in his life.
Shit, all that time. God damn. See why he came home, became a fitness instructor.
Hey, yesterday, bro, when I got home, man, I went straight to bed. I ain't get up till this morning. Yeah.
I don't know. I was moving and grooving. Once I got back, I got my energy and I was good.
Nah, nope. I took a shot and went.
All right. Wait, I'll be right back.
It's all good. But yeah, man, we're looking for a great time, man. I can't wait, man. You dig? We're gonna have he big time tomorrow. We're gonna have he big time Sunday. Somebody's going to win a 55-inch television. That's all I got to say about that. And if you have not got into the drawing to win the 55-inch television, and you see somebody you know wins it, oh well, it could have been you. All you got to do is send $10 to JBT Network 1 and be part of that, man. You did. You can be part of that. You can be. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put it on right now. Because if somebody like, well, man, Jay, I got paid today. I got extra $10. I might win that TV. I need a TV for my basement, man. And it's an excellent chance to, I got just as many chances as anybody. So there it is.
Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we've got some thrilling news for all of you. We're launching a raffle where you can win a brand new 55-inch television just by making a payment of $10. Yes, you heard it right, just $10. Each entry must be made through Cash App with your name. The winner will be announced live at our GBT meet and greet on July 13th. The more entries you make, the higher your chances of taking home this outstanding flat-screen television. So, don't miss this incredible opportunity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this exciting contest. And remember, with each entry you make, you increase your chances of winning this amazing prize. Thanks for tuning in and good luck to all of you.
Good luck to all of you. Let me see how I take this thing down. Let me take that down. Okay, there it is. Yes, indeedy, man. If you have not put in your $10, man, to win that television, you got to play to win. Simple as that. And more than anything, man, it just helps support what we got going on. You say you're part of the JBT movement. This is the way to show it, man. You dig. Show it with your cash, man. Show it with your time. Show it with a like. Show it with a subscribe. Show it with a share. Just show it, man. You dig, and we appreciate every person that can and will. And if you can't, man, pray that someone else could. You dig? For sure. But yeah, man, I can't wait.
Drop the link for him again.
All right, I'm gonna drop the link, but we got 4 more minutes. But
So
you can give him his.
he get 4 good ones in.
He give him 4.
Miss Sharon said, check your Cash App.
I seen it. I got you, good sis. I ain't missed it. I'm about to make sure that you be put in for the entry again.
Bigfoot. No, you're all right. No, you good. Ain't no problem. You got some big feet. What size are you? 14?
Damn,
Man, almost the same size. Almost same
Captain
size.
Caveman.
Almost the same size as senior grandmama shoes, man.
Oh, she wears 13.
She wear 13.
Damn.
I ain't messing with her. I ain't messing with her.
Bullshit, Jay. I'm gonna take you to meet my grandma.
No, I gotta meet her, man. She cannot wear a size 13 shoe. And you said that's a man's shoe.
Hey, you gonna fall in love too, because one thing she do is watch sports. You pick a sport, she watch all day long. Every sport that come on TV, she watch.
You gotta take me over there. I gotta meet her, man, for sure. It's
all you need is a case of Michelob Ultra.
I make sure I have it. You
gonna have yourself a good time.
I was always told don't go over nobody's house without something. That was something that my mother made sure. She said, you go over somebody's house, bring something.
I take appetite every house I go to.
I believe you. I believe
you. I bring an appetite.
I believe you. You know what I mean?
My guy right there, though.
Hardcore boxing news. That's his cash app.
All right, let's bring the bratty little brother up in the building, y'all. Remo, what up, boy?
Ain't nothing, man. What's up, man? Y'all don't work? Jesus Christ.
I'm at work.
We working.
Me too.
Yeah, okay.
I work at night.
Come on here with a business and act like he at work. Cut the bullshit, Remo.
He went and got a haircut and everything.
Hey, yo. I said, do I need to sew an air tag in your clothes?
Oh Lord. You know she already got your location on your phone, so you good.
Yeah.
Man, this shit gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be
Yes,
I almost wanted to say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, you fucking relax.
He done said too much already this morning, Remo.
Old school. He said, I usually bring me. I'm the gift that keeps on giving.
See, look. Y'all gonna have a hell of a time, man.
That might work in Louisiana. It ain't working upstate, boy.
Hey, I wonder if they got sturdy floors in that house, because BVO getting put on his neck tomorrow.
Damn. Don't let BVO ball you up. We're gonna have a whole new story, Jay.
It's two type of people in this world, Jay. It's the ones that's not having that shit, and the ones that go for that shit. I ain't having that shit, Jay.
BVO ball you up, Jack. Let me tell you something. I ain't never stopped talking about it.
I ain't going for it.
I ain't never stopped talking about it. I'm gonna have it on video, on repeat. I'm doing shorts. I'm doing hopefully I get 6 million views out of it and get another 50,000 subscribers from it.
You talking about the blind side? The blind side? You playing basketball?
Just do what it do, big
What
homie.
up, Just Do? What you got
What
going
up, Just
on,
Do?
Man?
The voice.
Man,
I hope Mama Do seen that interview. Andy Cruz said, one more time with Keyshawn, another win for me.
Man, he told me, man, I'm so mad that it wasn't no voice in the video, man. He told me he's glad for his son. I appreciate being a good daddy, and he's proud of all the things that his son has done in the pros. And he got some milk for his bottle for him. He got reckless with the thing yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Andy Cruz. Yeah, man.
He talking reckless.
When I interviewed him yesterday, you dig?
See, he talk like he want to fight.
Would you say, Remo?
What happened with the microphone situation?
Man,
Can't get right. Can't get right. Yeah, he want to talk that shit. Can't get right. Motherfucker did 20 interviews, only can hear 3 of them.
Turn it on, I bet you.
No, I'm gonna tell you what I think happened. Andy was messing with with the mic that I gave him.
You gonna blame Andy? How dare?
Yeah, I'm gonna blame Andy, man, and I think he turned it off, man.
It took English.
Yo, I know, but I still
there you go.
I had a translator for him. I had a translator for him.
What's good with y'all, man? Yeah, I feel it.
Andy said I whooped him 4 times. So what you think? The 5th gonna be something different? I'm gonna whoop his ass again.
Hey,
If you
Andy
really,
talking reckless.
if you
I
really
gotta-
watch those fights,
Give me a second.
they not like people making it seem. A win is a win for sure, but he wasn't whooping his
Come
ass the
on,
way he made it seem.
stop right there. Time out. Foul on the play. Man, it's just due. Please give my guy Andy Cruz his just due. He whooped him 4 times, whether it was pretty or it was,
No.
ugly.
No, what I'm saying is he beat him.
I don't care how the fight look. He won.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter. I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter.
Just last Saturday, I was trying to say that about my boy. They wasn't trying to hit none of it. They like, nah. Andy Cruz is he talented as hell, man. He got a hell of a motor. And he can move well. He do a lot of things well. He's just not a big puncher. But you know me, I don't care about that. I like the skill, man. So they going fight eventually, sooner or later. You know what I mean? I don't think you scared to fight nobody that you fought 4 times. But if you really paying attention, he done pressed Eddie Hearn about that fight. Eddie Hearn was just saying yeah to everything. He like, yeah, you gonna make the fight next? He like, yeah, I forgot. He named the venue and everything. Eddie like, yeah. I'm like, he just saying yeah just to be saying yeah. He ain't ready right now to put Eddie Cruz in there. I don't think he's ready just yet. I don't think Eddie is ready to do that just yet. Andy Cruz.
Yeah, he want to build him up. He want to build him up.
That grown ass man can fight.
But Andy Cruz is about it though. He really wants to fight, man.
Yeah.
He really wants to fight. That dude.
He can fight, yeah. He can fight. He can fight his ass off.
Yo, crazy.
He can fight his ass.
They got a boat in Bushwick next to the projects. Where the hell you putting a boat?
You said they got a boat where?
By the projects, like a yacht, like a little boat, like a little boat out to the water. How the hell you gonna get it near the projects? There's no water by the project.
Yeah.
New York is a good place, man.
GP, William Old School. Salute to the chat fam, Melanin Queen. How you feeling?
Yo, 5-5, your days is numbered, man.
I remember one day drinking in the club, man. We in the spot drinking. I don't really be drinking. I mean, next thing you know, I woke up in the morning and looked outside the window. Man, I seen boats in the water and all types of stuff. I'm like, man, how the hell did I get here?
Looking around their podcast. Bro. Hey, Just, man, that was an excellent interview yesterday, man.
I appreciate you, man. I got some more. I got some more stuff that's on the way for sure. I just gotta get it lined up, man. Try to get with Khalil Cole. I still got to do a part 2 with Shakur. I just hollered at him the other day, but we're gonna get that together too, man. So it's a couple more people that I'm gonna get up there too.
For a lot of young talent coming out of Jersey, man.
Yeah, man.
That Key Cologne, that boy, something fierce.
Yeah, highly rated amateur, man. I think he was ranked like 2 or 3. I forget when I talked to him the time, but he up there for sure. I like his composure already, man. He act like he belong. You know what I mean? So I think that's gonna take him a long way.
Yo, yesterday, was it yesterday morning? Oh boy, man, I swear to God, I seen him on a short, man. He walked up in the gas station.
Yeah,
and
you did see him.
He's like, oh yeah, my man look like he'll whoop your ass.
Yeah, nah, that's him. You talking about Malachi Ross?
Yeah.
That's him.
He was like, nah, for real. He said, I'm nice, dog. Like I'm like number 1 in the States. He's like, you can Google me. I said, damn, Google his ass. My man Google, he said, damn, you wasn't lying.
Right.
Yeah, Malachi, that's his name, Malachi Ross.
Yeah, the real Malachi Ross. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I like to see these dudes doing their thing, man. These young fighters. I support them all, amateur or not, it don't matter, because you're gonna be a pro eventually.
True indeed, man.
Yeah. I had interviewed man. Yeah, like I said, Keith was still an amateur the first time I hollered at him. That's why that had to happen again. And his father, he communicate. They some good people, man. So he just want to, promote his son, see him grow. I'm all
young humble dude, man. You're a humble dude, but that dude
not
talk
even
with
just Jersey. For anybody that ain't fake Hollywood superstar. Like once I had Shakur on there, I'm like, oh, all that Hollywood shit is out. Y'all on it like that. I still support you, but once I reach out and y'all do the leave you on scene, I'm cool. Still gonna support you, but I ain't chasing it.
Yeah, for sure.
These dudes don't be knowing, and I get it. Well, I don't take it personal because I ain't built no rapport with these dudes yet, so I don't expect them to know who they talking to just yet. But do a little bit of homework, man. Some people out here that do this shit the right way. You know what I'm saying? The right way. I ain't no big crazy interviewer, but it's always genuine when I talk to these people. That's why I don't when I had Shakur there, it was about giving people they just do. See, that's the first one. That second one, we probably could talk some shit. You know what I mean? Talk a little bit of trash, ask them about what the hell going on. But them first ones, I gotta stay true to the name, give you your credit, man. People don't be getting that. When they start to really understand why I'm here, they get it. It ain't about being nice to these dudes or not being able to criticize them. It's just I say that for everybody else. Y'all go above and beyond to prove that these dudes not good and they constantly winning. I'm not doing that. It sounds like a ridiculous argument a lot of times. So I listened to boxing for years, and I'm like, damn, is that the way? Like we go crazy on these dudes. They put so much into it just to perform on the night, and they don't get the result. We go nuts on them. Like you'll forget that dudes are actually won the fight the way we talk. So I can't be another one of those. Like nah. I'm gonna be the guy that is gonna be able to criticize you, but I'm gonna also point out what you do well. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let the criticism drown out your success like that. That's not a balanced conversation for me. Like, you get what I'm saying? If all you got is negative takeaways and you talking about people it's in any fight, dudes going out here dominating fights and winning, I just can't have that train of thought. It's always room for improvement, but I'm not gonna overstate what I've seen, bro. As domination is domination. You know what I'm saying? So especially in this sport.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. Or he said he gonna be at the fight too.
He going to Philly?
Shakur said he's gonna be at the fight tomorrow.
Okay, that's what's up.
They talked to Eddie. You on mute, Remo, unless you was talking to somebody else.
You hear me?
Oh, now I could.
Now we hear you.
Very good.
Eddie said he's gonna be up. Eddie tried to put him in the stable, man. Other guys, Eddie's the one that's going to push him to be a public star. Whatever he does in the ring and his performance is responsibility. To the people and tell the story for people to attach to the storyline, Eddie's going to do a good job at that.
Right. That's what.
Push stuff. If he can't get him the situation, there's little fights that he could get him within the zone. Because the zone gonna make money for the zone first, if possible. And if he gotta step over and big brother up Andy, that's what got true. It might work out in favor.
I mean, you get in the ring to win. Bottom line, you get in the ring to win, and ultimately, the more you win, the better you set yourself off to be. So I don't have a problem. I think the only thing that I truly had a problem with the fight was like and I think it was because of how petty Bob Arum is and how top ranked. They chronicled in on his corner. Like they didn't even go to the other corner. They stayed in his corner, and they put audio and video on his corner so we could see the interaction, hear the interaction, and hear him talk about how he was pressing to get him. And he was about to get him up out of there. That's the coldest part about it, man. I honestly believe he could have got him up out of there. He could have made him quit at the very least, man, because he was putting pressure on him. And
I told people whenever you got a guy that's pure boxer, stepping out of his comfort zone, you see him being a hunter, that's stepping out of his comfort zone. So you're going to see inconsistencies and some flaws in that execution. You get what I'm saying? In the approach, because that's not typically what he do. So,
hey fellas, I just want to cut in real quick. I said I was going to cut the show off at 10, but I'm not. I'm just gonna go make it a road show. I'm gonna get on the road and move forward to go grocery shopping for tomorrow. But we're gonna keep on rocking out, man. As long as y'all want to rock out. So I just wanted to come in and say that. I'm gonna pull y'all up on my phone, man, and we're gonna just keep it going, man.
Yeah, man, I seen the family up here. I said I had to come in and say what's up to y'all, man. You know,
doubt. So
on
let
this
me
good Friday.
I'm gonna turn this to a dot, and then I'm gonna pull up on the phone, y'all. I see y'all in the crib. It look like the Asiatic black man is here as well. He need to come over.
Oh, that's him over to the left, to the right.
That's that dude. I'm gonna take him down until he's ready, man. I don't know what he got.
Hey,
You on there?
man.
Hey, man, we need to see you, man. Let's see that big old face of yours, brother. Come on now. Give us something. Give us something.
The blind side has entered the building.
Oh, here we go. The blind. Hey,
the blind side. The blind side we don't know about, y'all. All right, man. All right, I see y'all in the car, man. I'm on my way to the car, man.
Hey, problem
my
when
man,
people say
Remo, man. Salute to my
somebody
man.
say somebody should do something, it's tricky. And that's the thing. And nothing I said when we just having that conversation is an excuse. That's how y'all been taught to think. People don't know how to have conversations. It's like all or nothing. What I just explained was reality and what just took place. How many people you seen stop Artem? So when people say you supposed to do something, it's tricky. You can't tell me a pure boxer is supposed to do something. Like you can't tell me that. Like I don't think my mind don't go that way. I don't care what he said. I don't care what he sold. I know what I've been watching. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm never going to expect knockout artists again. I don't care what he's selling. You know what I mean? I know what fighters do, and I know he really wanted it. But you know, maybe lesson learned for next time. You don't gotta sell nobody shit. Just go be ass the same way you've been doing, and let them complain. I mean,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What about the tirades on Twitter, man? What do you think about all that?
Man, I think the man doing what he want to do. I don't really make too much out of that shit either. You know what I'm saying? Again, people focus on that's little shit, man. If I was him, I would ignore it because you can't win public perception and you will never win with Twitter. Twitter is troll central. I would ignore this shit, but at the same time, like Buzz said, shit, they telling you how they feel. Tell them how you feel. Like that. People be making it seem like that's gonna change his career. It's going, oh, how people look. Man, that shit is all. It's cute to make them little narratives. At the end of the day, most important thing for that man in his career is to continue to win. That's it. That's all. The rest of that shit to take care of itself.
But you can't say fuck the fans, man. You can't say that.
I mean, I ain't about to explain that for him. I don't think you should say after fans at all. I mean, I don't. But for me, I don't feel like he talking to the people that really rock with him. But that's why you shouldn't say it anyway. It's them ones that's no matter what, they never happy, man. That's when I hear that, I feel like he talking to a specific group of people.
Really?
I mean, but it still don't sound good to the ear. You just not something you should say.
I like when I was in college, I had a coach tell me you should thank God every day you get paid to entertain people. So never forget you one day away from the worst day of your life. So never forget who paid your bills. And he told me this when I was in Bowling Green. And when I got to the pros, I don't think people understand it's a blessing to play a sport and get paid to do it. This is something that you did for free. So when you get an opportunity to make money and in some cases life-changing money, like, for me, not many people could, buy themselves a house at 21 like I did. So I was always grateful for like the fans who said F me, the fans who said they like me. I say all the time, man, BBO can't stay off the gurney. I didn't take that personal. I couldn't. So it is what it is. I just think you got tough skin
Sean Porter,
professional sport.
Yeah, Sean Porter hit on it, man. He said it just simply puts, dudes is emotional too. Sensitive, emotional. That's these athletes are, bro. I mean, they are. And you see it in real time with social media. Like you got some growing up to do. You know what I mean? Part of the growing up is ignoring the outside noise and knowing what to respond to. Everything that's said don't need a response from you. You know what I'm saying? Just ignore some of that shit. Know where your support at, and you hone in on that. You get what I'm saying? The rest of that shit is just, outside noise.
No problem with it though, Just. That's what he gonna do. Lean in on it. Be that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Like Shakur's he's a handsome guy. No ring. He's a handsome guy. Not gonna play into the pretty boy aspect. But be a villain, but lean all the way into that. The character. Because at the end of the day, if you really don't like what I'm doing, like do something about it.
Right.
That it'll entice people to dislike him, but they can't do nothing to win it. If it goes left, it becomes a side show because now you gotta hear the backlash. But
Right.
if you happen to lose, like yeah, so what? The rest of y'all can't do it. Lean into it.
Yeah, for sure. I
Look,
agree. 1,000,000%.
it wasn't the first what made him one of the big stars was when he took that time. Remember that?
You chopping up, Remo. Marquis was good, bro.
Yeah, when he went over to WWF, he
Mm-hmm.
took that same
Right.
attitude, break a whole nother type of. Oh, you want to get right? Come down with me. Out.
Oh damn, I was on mute. Hey, nah, I fully agree with that. I you know, to me, Shakur does better as the villain anyway. They gonna paint him out to be that, so go on and embrace it. Not a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you get more people to watch you fight by being a villain. All you gotta do is look at Floyd Mayweather. Floyd
Mm-hmm.
Mayweather made a killing off of being a villain.
Mm-hmm.
So, why not? I don't have a problem with Shakur. I don't. I'm not one of those people that ascribe to the fact that he hasn't done enough to do this and do that.
Right.
That's ludicrous to me. The boy is the man is a WBC champion.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like last I checked, championships ain't easy to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Third
So you
division in
got
a
to,
row.
you know what I'm saying? And there, like you said, 3 divisions in a row. And on top of that, he's either
Uh-huh.
the top or the number 2 fighter in that division. So what else he got to do? Like
Mm-hmm.
now, if you're trying to make it a mega fight, then okay, I say like, well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you go in there, style on him, mother. You ain't got to knock him out. Style on it. Just style on him.
Mm-hmm. Keep
And
doing that.
that's
Right.
just do you, man. I mean, honestly, to me, now I'm not gonna say he should have gotten him out because, like you said, ain't nobody ever got him out.
Mm-hmm.
But if he would have continued on working that body and working behind that jab, my man would
100%.
have
I
quit.
agree. I agree
He would
1,000,000%.
have quit.
That's all I be saying is it's just a conversation. It's not me trying to make excuses. You just a lot of times is heavy criticism or bust. Like, nah, man, it's a real conversation to be had. You know what I mean? That's not an excuse when I say you're gonna see inconsistencies in the approach or execution. That's real because he's not a knockout artist. That's logical to think that way, but if you just simply looking to be purely critical, then you can't see that. You're trying to hear logic. You just want to make your point. Hey, he was supposed to do this. He was supposed to do that. I don't know. He was supposed to win. I think he was supposed to dominate. When you start saying supposed to, based on what he's shown us, that's what he do. Dominate. You could say that, but knockout, not a knockout artist. So I'm never gonna say a non-knockout guy is supposed to, especially if it's a dude that never been stopped and then spent a nice portion of the fight and trying to just make it up out of there. So I don't know. On to the next. You keep working. Just keep working.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sad to see this, man, because it just lets you know how many guys are so emotional. Because I mean, the thing I think people forget, man, them tickets is like 70, 80, $100 in some case. I got a buddy who plays for the Browns, man, right now, and he was showing me just some ticket prices. I don't think people understand when you go to an event, you want to be entertained, and it's in your right to say, you know what, this is bull crap. I don't want it. And I think that Shakur got to get some pages out of Bernard Hopkins' book and just go in there and still be entertaining. I don't think Bernard Hopkins was knocking nobody or Sweet Pea. We seen a bunch of guys. Floyd when he was old, when he was Pretty Boy, he wasn't knocking nobody out, but them fights wasn't boring.
Yeah, damn lie.
So you got
Pretty
to
Boy
take
was knocking
chances.
people out. Yes, he was. Hell yeah.
I mean,
That's when he got the
Money
knockout.
Mayweather. My mistake. Money Mayweather. My mistake.
For sure.
I'm saying when he's putting on them boxing clinics, people say, "Oh, they was boring," but they really wasn't. Like that Maidana fight. I mean, that was great. And one of my favorite fights that people don't realize that when Oscar was about to beat him, bro. If Oscar was a little bit younger, man, Floyd was cooked, man. So I mean,
Dang.
I don't know. All Sugar got to do, man, is find a good dance partner. If I was Tank, I wouldn't fight him because he'd mess around and make me look bad trying to beat him. That's the only thing.
That is the worst reason in the world not to fight somebody. The goal is to make you not look good. When people say that, I be mind blown. Like, is he supposed to make him look good? That's his goal. Tank looking good is not gonna be good for you at all. You know what I'm saying? Your goal better be to make him look bad.
We was on there with Coach yesterday, and he was saying that pretty much he's the one that said that. Like, I don't want to make my guy look bad chasing you. I mean,
I hate to say it, man. That's not a good reason not to fight somebody. A dude is not supposed to be in there to make you look good and give you the looks you want. That's supposed to be more the reason to fight him, because it's a guy that ain't gonna make you look good, right? Ain't gonna allow you to just do whatever you want. That's the challenge, and that's why you'll want to see it, right? You still have people questioning Chin and if he could take this. All them questions would be answered in there with Tank. See what I'm saying? And as good as he is, you've never seen him in a boring fight. So I don't anticipate this one being any different. Tank ain't gonna allow it to be boring. You get what I'm saying? He gonna press the pace, like he ain't gonna allow it to be that way. I just don't see it. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a bad narrative that we pushing for why a good fight shouldn't be made. It's crazy. No other fan bases do this. Other people, they fighters are who they are. We don't ask them to try to be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with him. Just fight your fight. The knockout thing was a little out of character, but I could understand the pressure and you wanting to perform that way.
Yeah.
Did it? But it's a lesson learned. It's always a silver lining. You didn't get the knockout. You don't need to get them to be who you are. You are who you are. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be a knockout guy.
Nah, but I feel you,
but I would listen to fight Zepeda, man. He might. If I was Tank, I would just ignore
fight Zepeda
because he's gonna make you look bad, man. You got to make money.
Nah,
he'll fight Zepeda.
That's a terrible excuse. You talking about one of the best fighters in the world. Ain't nobody about to go in there and make that man look bad. He's that type of talent. You know what I mean? He's that type of talent.
A guy that won't engage, I don't know about that because I seen one of my favorite fighter, Jamel, because Jamel didn't engage, it made Canelo look bad, and Canelo really was in great shape.
Somebody else,
people want to see a fight.
Somebody else not engaging with you while you pressing a fight, it may not give you the looks you want, but at the end, we're not gonna be who gonna wear the load of that criticism? The guy for not making a fight. You seen a guy just make a fight just Saturday. You just seen it, and people still complain. That's how you know that's BS. All that stuff is BS because he just pressed him, did exactly what people said he wouldn't do. They went from saying he was a runner, now he in the pocket. Oh, he didn't get the knockout. It's never going to be good enough. Just keep winning. Just keep fighting your fight. That's what you got to do. People going to appreciate it. You know, they're going to respect it. They're going to have to. Just keep winning. That's all.
Yeah, that's what it boiled down to. It just boiled down to winning.
Entertainment stuff, I don't want to hear none of that. Like I said, he's just him. I'm not comparing him to the greats of yesteryear, but I heard the same BS with Andre Ward, bro. I heard it. He's boring. He don't got power like that. They tried that shit with him. What did he keep doing? He kept winning. You gonna appreciate me because I'm gonna keep doing it at a high level. And what helped him out is he had good opponents as well. So if that performance Saturday is put together against an A-level talent, we probably all got a different assessment. But when you see a guy show you levels and separation, it raises expectation because you like, man, you got him right where you want him. Get him up out of there. You get what I'm saying? But if that's somebody that is deemed on your level, it's a different outcome. You get what I'm saying?
agree with that statement all the way. I think that what he was saying was true too. A lot of times when they matchmake, man, they try to find people that's gonna make their fighter look good. They're not trying to make their fighter
Great
look.
point. And what you think they did with this last fight on his contract? Do you think they was
Exactly.
thinking about entertainment and trying to make him look good on the way out?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Exactly. No, you can see it. The whole
But
production.
why would Bob waste time doing that? See, that's the whole thing with
Man, come
Shakur
on, look at the
supporters.
production.
Nah,
These
it's not
conspiracy
Shakur
theories.
supporters. You've seen it
He
with
didn't
top ranked
have a
fighters.
bunch. Listen, let me say this. I'll let you me say this. We've seen Bob have everybody that matters. Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad. The list goes on. Floyd, Oscar. So you telling me he can't build a star? He done had almost every generational star that you could have.
And where did
So
they
to
go?
say,
Did he stay with him? Floyd left.
you can't keep him forever. You can't
It's a
keep him
bad
forever. It
example,
don't matter
man.
who it is.
You
You can't
talking
keep
about
him
people that
forever.
left.
You can't. You gonna be able to keep. You think you can keep De La Hoya forever? You can keep Muhammad forever? No, you can't keep him forever. You can only have him for a short time. This ain't the NBA. They gonna want to get their
Man,
own boss and count their own money.
that shit
That's kind of
sound
how I've
good,
seen
but
it go. You said what?
these tricks ain't just start with Shakur with Top Rank. I mean, everybody really knows what's up. Like you just watched them. Like I'm not glad that we got another example, but you seen it in the co-main. That's a prime example. That's not Shakur. That's a totally different fighter. We just watched Shockey win the fight comfortably, and what did they do? Took it from him. How many fights he got left on that contract? One. That's what they do. And they probably gonna tell him in order to get the rematch, gotta resign. That's just part of the game. Think Bob Arum want the belts walking up out of there? That would have been Shakur and Shockey potentially going elsewhere with belts. Think he having that?
Hey man, real talk. I think that's the emotion that you saw in him after the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was processing that at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like he literally just
So
looking
y'all
at
think
the whole.
Osaki got robbed?
Hell yeah, they took
I
that
think
fight.
Shockey did enough to win the fight. I thought that he was
He
inactive
coasted.
enough where they could allow for judges to do what the judges did. So
He
I
did a
swing the pendulum on it because he won the fight. Just like I feel like Gary Russell beat Mark Masayo.
Mm-hmm.
You can't convince me that he didn't beat him. But when you're not throwing the punches,
right,
they can use that as a means. Hell, I watched the champion and Pernell Whitaker outpunch, outland, and knock down Oscar De La Hoya and lose the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shocked by none of this stuff.
Yeah, they play those games, bro. It's unfortunate, but that's what they do.
And I mean, I think what you saw resonate within him and his emotion was the fact that he started processing. Like they literally effed me over. And they're gonna try to run me to sign back just to get my belt back.
Mm-hmm. If you got a fighter BVO and you know he's selling it well over 10,000 tickets, and you put up 5,500 for sale, you're not telling me that's intentional? Because people ain't gonna do no homework. They're just gonna look at the end result and be like, "Hey man, he did way less than he did the last time," but they're not gonna pay attention to the fine details. That's intent right there. You already trying to dim his light already. He showed you consistently what he do. You had the audacity to put up some 5,500. I think it ended up being more than that, but initially that's what what was out. 5,500 tickets. You're already playing games, so it's the part of the game, man. He ain't the first fighter to get it done to him, and he ain't gonna be the last.
If I think if they show him in a specific light, it lowers his value. And hell, as everybody say, it's a business 1st. And as a business, Bob Arum, and he not out there to lose money. And he said that a bunch of times about a bunch of different fights. We're not in this business to lose money.
Sure.
Now, if I gave him an offer of, 5 fights, $15 million, hey, we can make this work. Now, but Bob is also smart enough not to put names on those fights. And he's also at the point where he can say, well, this is pull out the numbers and say this is what you did your last fight. You know, this is what the gate was. You know, this is what we sold. This is what the TV revenue was. This is hey, you know, we after all the expenses, we broke even. You
Yeah.
know, I can't afford to give you X because of Y. And with his last, and look at his Shakur's last two fights, he has changed. The De Los Santos fight, I understand he was hurt, but he got in the ring and he's between him and De Los Santos, they stank up the joint. You know, him being so defensive and having such a low output, it just made the fight really hard to watch. And De Los Santos didn't do himself any favors because he went out there trying to match Shakur. And Shakur wasn't putting out anything, so he wasn't putting out anything. It just became, you know, a tough fight. I was watching the Conceição fight couple a few days ago, and it looks like Shakur. If you compare that to the Artem fight, it looks like Shakur just somehow or another changed his style. He's not fighting. He was fighting just to get by. He wasn't pressing the issue. Now I may be wrong, and if I am, I know Just gonna say something because that's his boy. But it looked like he changed his style. He wasn't doing what he normally did.
I'll ask you this, Big Dre. Do you remember him in the Olympics?
Yeah, I remember watching him in the Olympics. I don't remember, specifics because my memory's about as long as my fingernail. So we're not gonna talk about that.
But the reason I bring that up is when I heard him on that show, crying, he was crying like a newborn. And the thing he said he hate to lose. And it's like, that should never even be on your mind. If you lose, you lose. And it's like, I done been around athletes like that who were really good. Like, it's crazy. Okay, I'll give you an example. When I was younger, there was a guy named DeBrickashaw Ferguson. So we used to go to the camp, and DeBrickashaw was like 10 times better than me, my cousin. We was like, man, where the hell did he come from? But the thing that always made me laugh about it was that DeBrickashaw was like the most emotional dude in the world that had all the talent. And it's like, you can't have it both ways, but you can't be the most talented and the biggest crybaby, dog. And that's what you see, and that builds resentment against you, and it makes you the bad guy. Shakur should be America's sweetheart, man. He should be on Target commercials. He should be everywhere, bro. He should be doing his thing, man. I don't know. The thing is, who's telling him to be a villain? Who's telling him to talk tough? He shouldn't even be cussing. He should be like Sugar Ray Leonard, man. They should just be loving him, man. Come to pay less. Come see Shakur. You know what I mean? He should be that type of dude, man. American sweetheart, but you want to be tough, man. At the end of the day, man, you got to be like George Foreman. You got to draw that smile on your face and go get paid. Shakur is his own worst enemy, dog. He got all this talent, and he want to cry the most. And it's like, dude, shut up. Go get paid. Get you a Target commercial. Be on city trains. There's no reason why this dude shouldn't be everywhere, bro. He can do stuff that Tank can't do. He can do stuff that Tank can't do. You ain't gonna see Tank on no mainstream commercials, but Shakur can do it. He got the look, Paul. So I mean, he should go after it and do it. But no, he want to be a villain. He want to tell the fans after fans. Go ahead.
BBO on the roster, on the top ranked roster, standing right now. Who is their number one fighter?
You already know who I'm gonna say. You're not gonna agree with it.
Gio?
Come on,
okay, so who's top five?
Emiliano Vargas.
Emiliano Vargas is their top five on their roster right now. On their roster right now.
You talking about young? Or
no, I'm not talking about prospect. I'm talking about
the top fighter. Period.
The top fighter.
The top fighter for me would be Tio.
Okay, so who's the next top fighter then?
Definitely Shakur.
Okay, so which two are getting? None of them two are getting moved. That's their top two fighters, and neither one of them are really getting moved. How is that even possible? How you are their, like you are their ledger. You're their what you call that stuff that be on the marquee, the main name hovering on the marquee, and you're not getting moved. You're not getting fights. Like other people are getting fights that you should be getting.
Mm-hmm.
Like Shakur is that dude that should be getting the fights, but it's going to Navarrete. It's going to Zapata. It's going to everybody except I don't know if Zapetta's on it. It's Zapetta's Golden Boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Japan's the golden boy.
it's going to all the other people, but not Shakur. And then he's trying to make fights, and these fights are not getting made.
Mm-hmm.
So like it get frustrating after a while, man. And then all of a sudden you get painted as the bad boy. You get painted as the bad person.
Right.
And all because you stepped in the ring one time to challenge. That's what they used to do. That's what they should be doing. They should,
Right.
hey, if y'all want to fight, let's get in the ring. Let's discuss, a possible matchup between you and I in front of the people to show that we really about it. I mean, I don't understand like that the hate that he gets because he hasn't done anything warranted. Now I do know he pop off at the mouth. Which fighter don't?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that pop off at the mouth.
You got BVO favorite fighter Tio taking fights off the table for himself. You want to talk about crybaby? Man, damn, I hope you got that energy for him. He shit on everybody, all the black fighters. Meanwhile, having the worst things to say, but never saying he want to fight any of them. Like you can't be serious.
I said it.
This
I said
dude
it
in
a bunch
people's
of times.
pockets. He talking about people money, they worth, all types of stuff. Everything, but I want to fight one of these dudes.
Tio's a mental patient. I said it before. Tio needs to be in a room where he hug himself. But the thing is, when you put him in there with a monster, he tends to kick their ass. When he went in there at 23 years old and beat Lomachenko in a tough, close fight, where he was getting his ass whooped at the end, I seen him in the 12th round win that match, win that round. I seen him versus Josh Taylor. When everybody said Josh Taylor was gonna kick his ass, even after the Catterall fight, we got revisionist history. They were saying, "Oh, Teal about to get his ass kicked." He went in there and dominated Josh Taylor in a way we had never seen him dominated. So I mean, stuff like that, knocking out Richard Coleman the way he did. But Teal, that's the thing. We already know Teal's crazy. He's not the only dude that's missing. He boxed. I play football. Everybody that play football or any kind of combat sport, boxing, man, we're not here to be scholars, dog. We here to get in here and get this money, man. Cashing checks, having sex with my old coach. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to be no scholars, man. So yeah,
Yeah, that
you don't
shit
got issues, but
that shit
guess
sound
what?
cute.
It don't
Tio
sound.
at his
Tell me what's the
Now,
real.
BBO, I'm gonna take umbrage with what you just said because
What?
I also played football and in high school and a little bit when I was in the army. But
Okay.
and I also look at a lot of football, and you can't tell me that um, football players aren't smart. You gotta, in the pros. Now I know you know this. You got a 200-300 page playbook that you gotta study and know because you have to know your position plus the man beside you on each side. You need to know what he do and what he's responsible for. Okay. Um, you take a player like Haloti Nada. You can't tell me he didn't study geometry because there's absolutely no way he's faster than RG3. But Haloti Nada looked over there and said, RG's going here. I just need to beat him to that spot. And when he beat him to that spot,
He crushed him.
he crushed him. He
But,
planted that
let me
man like
say
a
this, Big
seed.
J. You know the NFL playbook that you think is hard? There are no new plays. I've known playbooks since I was 6, 7 years old. So I'm not saying that you gotta be like a dummy. I'm saying that you're not there to be a scholar. You're there to get the money. And you gotta be a little crazy to be in combat sports. So knowing the
Oh,
playbook, that's nothing, bro. You don't know the playbook just like you know the back of your hand because I can't explain it. You're raised to know these plays. That's why the guys get on there with the like Tony Romo and Shannon Sharp. There ain't no new plays. All the plays are the same, just calling different stuff. It's the same thing.
So it's really not hard if you can physically do it. That's the kick. That's the kicker. And I'm just saying, when you in combat sports, man, you're there to make money. You got such a short window to make this money. So you gotta capitalize as fast as you can, because you can be just like me and mess your hip up and never play again. Or you could be like my homeboy Johnny Adams, 4-time All-American in college, um, Mr. Ohio 2 times, and never played a day in the NFL because he could not get his ankle together. So it's really a short window, man. I hate to make it sound like that, but it's a short window in combat sports. And I
Oh,
know that better
I
than
agree
anybody.
with you 100%. You know,
What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about specifically?
well, he mentioned that like in NFL or in combat sports, you don't have to be a scholar. Um, and like I said, I took a little I took a little something with that because I'm not saying anybody who's in combat sports is a dummy, but and I'm not saying anybody in combat sports is a genius. Um, but um, you're not stupid by any means. We talked about playbooks and but being in combat sports, you got to be a little bit crazy. You got to have that. You got to have that mindset that, and I'm gonna call it the warrior mindset because that's the way it was explained to me. That's the way it was taught. You got to have this warrior mindset. Um, and that's when I said what I said about Devin. Um, I think he was broken. I think the Ryan fight broke him because um, as a having that warrior mindset or that gladiator mindset, um, it doesn't allow you to quit like that.
I think the thing I'm saying in a nutshell, Big Dre, is that the only reason I played football, was not because I loved it, not because it was fun. I played because I wanted a better life. And I knew, you know, I was blessed to have both my parents, but both my parents were on drugs. My dad, he always said he thought he was Miles Davis. He was born like a zoo. Same thing with my mom. They both was getting high, but they also let me know, hey, if you play sports, you can change your life. And I was able to do that. So what I'm saying is, I get what you're saying, but it takes a rare human being to want to play football, to want to box, if they don't have to. Now,
I
somebody
agree with you.
somebody coming up in the hood where there's no options, like I didn't know anybody. I knew my uncle, who my dad didn't really talk to, who was in NFL, but he kind of just helped us, but he didn't really give us anything financially. He just kind of showed me the game and what I needed to do to make it to the league. But I'm just saying, when you come from a destitute environment, which is, if people don't understand, you're going to do whatever it takes, because I know people who will take your life over $1,500, who will hurt you over $500, because we was just that broke. Roaches and rats. I mean, I remember my building, man. People used to be like, they want to go to the incinerator because it was so nasty, and then the people else. I mean, I can't explain it, man. It was just a hell environment, and there was nothing I wouldn't do to get out of there. So I played football, got hurt. I'm 33 years old. My left finger on my ring finger is jacked up. Both knees have had stem cells put in them. There's gonna be some point I'm gonna have to have a hip replacement. I mean, I had to do that. But now I live in Westlake, Ohio, which is a real nice spot. I own my own crib. I got a little cheese. I could take a chance if I need to. That's all because of what football did. But I'm trying to tell you, bro, nobody gets into combat sports usually if they have other choices. Other than Muhammad Ali, the
What?
only person I know that was middle class doing that. You don't get
Hey,
in there if you
BVO,
got other choices.
which hip bad, BVO?
Say it again.
Which hip is bad?
My left hip.
Thank you.
Sound like senior got painted the target on the left there,
Which
man.
hip is back?
I'm gonna show him this
But
old trick I learned.
Hey,
listen,
just
listen.
know that
But to
the
make
left
you got to
hand.
realize, BBO,
Go ahead.
um, the guys that actually make it, the guys that get to the top, okay, the guys that play snaps in the NFL, they are part. especially if you got drafted. Okay, you got to realize you are part of the top 1% of the top 1% of athletes throughout the entire country. Okay, so you're not just you know got heart and you playing and you get a little bit off, but you got to be there. You got to be sharp. You are the top 1% of the top 1%. You know, my son played football from the time he was big enough to put on pads until he went to college, and he played football for a year and a half in college. Okay, you know, and realizing that uh, when the D1 recruiter comes out there and you standing up there with as a linebacker, and you just as big, just as fast, but you just a little bit off. So you don't get to go to that D1 school. They're not offering you that D1 scholarship. Therefore, it's now you taking down a peg, and you're at a D2 school. You shining at that D2 school, but you're not shining enough to make the league.
That's a good
You
point
know.
because I wanted to go to an HBCU. I wanted to go to Clark in Atlanta, but my coach at school was like, "Man, it sounds good," and he was a white guy. He said, "It sounds good that you want to go to HBCU, but no, man, go here to Bowling Green." Or it was between Bowling Green and Fresno State. He said, "Go here because you got a chance to make it." And I could say you do. I mean, because it just sound all well and good, but when you trying to change your life, man, you got to make some real sacrifices, man. Like I hate that I'm so broken up only at 33, bro. I hate that. I hate that it's certain things I can't do because my range of motion is off. Or I got friends that I know that's on cane at 35, 36. That's the part you don't see. You don't see how much of a physical toll it takes on you. But back to Shakur, he didn't done all of that stuff. So what I'm saying is, why do you got the most talent and you do the most crying when it's dudes who don't got an eighth of that talent that's going harder than you, begging for a chance, wanting the opportunity? What I'm saying is, you got it when you win. You got to be even more gracious, man. You got to be a gracious winner, and he's not a gracious winner, man. Dollars should bring dignity, but it hasn't done it for him, and that's all
Well,
I'm
see,
saying. Bottom line.
you don't have to be a gracious winner, but you do have to be a grateful winner. Okay, you have to be thankful because, yeah, I won. I beat him up. Fine. Next. So yeah, you can say that, but you got to give praise because you were given that talent. You were given that opportunity. So you have to be thankful, um, if nothing else. And he won and he wasn't thankful. He wasn't gracious. He was playing this villain role. He playing this victim role. And granted, it's a business. And if you didn't think that 15 mil for 5 fights was what you were worth and you were worth more, now you got opportunity to go out here and do something better. But you should have performed. I mean, I'm gonna go back to the NFL because in a contract year, guys do shit they ain't done for 4 years. The day, wait a minute, I've been watching this guy for 4 years and he ain't had 15 tackles in 4 years, and this year he got 15 tackles. Damn, he
Yeah,
got he got 3 sacks. Man, they had a sack in 3 years. Oh,
yeah.
but
It,
he
it,
he
it
put he
just
putting
sucks,
on
man.
that he putting that shit on tape because it's contract year. He trying to get that bag. And Shakur, his last 2 fights were that contract year, and he didn't put on the show. He didn't make the performance. He didn't do what he normally does. He stepped out of character, and you know, stepping out of character, making these bold predictions. You know you're not a knockout artist. Yeah, you got some pop, but most people would call it sting, not pop. You know, um, and yeah, you can keep somebody off you. You can keep them honest. and you can pop and sting, bam, bam from the outside, and you got that good defense where you can stand just outside the pocket. You know, you want to fight the phone booth, but it's a big phone booth. You know, give you just enough room to move. You can turn around in this bad boy. That's what Shakur fights. That's his best fight, and that's how he does it, and that's what he should be doing. Um, and those fights can be exciting because they look a lot more aggressive than they actually are. Because when you standing in there swinging and popping and or stinging and popping, you know, it can make for a good fight, an exciting fight. But when you go out there trying to knock somebody out and you ain't got knockout power, um, and you know it has to be cumulative, but you not letting your hands go, you setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this, Ant. When you look at fighters, man, what's your top things that you want to see? I know you studied the tape. What's the two big things you want to see when you're watching a fighter?
Whatever they do best. I don't look for everybody to fight like everybody. It's whatever they do best.
So if they do something really well, do you ever notice that a lot of times you don't really see a second two? Like I didn't even notice until I was watching the Eastside Cruz fight again. I see Tank can fight like Shakur if he wants to. He can run too, but he don't. But he can. I'm just saying. I just don't. My thing is I don't see another gear, or as you said it best, I don't see the creativity to do anything else. So he not even really a slick fighter. He kind of just jump out of the way. You know what I mean? He'll engage a little bit on the inside, but it's not like Roberto Duran or Floyd where he'll let you get yours off and then he coming right back at you. You know what I mean? When you stand in the pocket. So it's like a lot of incomplete things with Shakur. So I don't know. When Tank knock him out, we're going to the next one.
That's the truest thing you said all day, BDO.
Well, the beautiful thing is that he had that experience that he had Saturday, and then now he can evaluate, go in the gym, work on some things, and just look to build some consistency. You just got to take it one fight at a time, one camp at a time.
Yeah.
The capacity is there. Just gotta make
And
honest
he might need a new trainer.
evaluations
He
and
might need a new trainer.
adjustments.
Well,
He
you know,
might need a new
I
trainer.
saw a lot of consistency in Shakur previous fights. It's just his last two that he stepped out of character. And I'm gonna give him a pass on the De Los Santos fight because he said his hand was all jacked up. Okay, your hand was jacked up. Um, okay, that gives you that's an anomaly. We're gonna let that one go. But then you come out here and you don't let your hands go. You don't press the issue. You stand in the pocket or just outside the pocket and you swing and trade. You show that you can get hit. You show that you know. And when I think Arden popped him in like the third round, he talked about this in the cigar talking. He said, "Man, that dude got some pop. He hurt. You're not supposed to let that go. That's something you don't tell nobody. Everybody knows that yeah, he got some pop, but you don't tell somebody. You don't tell the world that man, that dude hurt me. Um, not in the moment. That's it's too soon. I may be wrong, but I think it's too soon.
I think he's honest.
No, we see
I
fighters
think
give
he's
fighters
honest.
credit all the we see fighters give fighters credit all the time. Where though, yeah, he hurt me, or yeah, he had some pop on his punches. I don't see nothing wrong in that.
Right. He's just being honest. He's just being honest. He's just being honest. And I don't think that Autumn fight was out of character for him. If you've watched that fight with Conceição, he fought a similar fight where he was pretty much in mid range the entire fight. Um, the Yoshino fight was pretty much like that. The Nakatila fight was like that. I think that what this fight highlighted is he can be there standing in front of somebody stationary, but if he has to track them down, that's something that he just likely isn't comfortable with because he hasn't had to pursue somebody to that degree. It's usually the other way around. Somebody's either pursuing him or they're just fighting at mid range, like my guy D1 was saying, where they kind of just, center ring and moving perpetually. But yeah, I don't think that fight was anything that was out of character for him. I think that his movement is just a tad bit overblown. Like he's not a cyclist. Not saying that he hasn't done it before in the fight because we saw it in the De Los Santos fight. But even in that fight, there were times where he was coming forward and he was standing right there in front of him. And De Los Santos was concerned with getting counted too. So I think it's just a little bit overblown. And a lot of it has to do with the punch output, not so much the positioning. It's the punch output in that particular fight. But in those other fights, he was letting his hands go. But he definitely has to work on cutting the ring off and his punch selection when he's coming forward and his position and trying to shade the guy off, all that stuff. Just got to just get in the lab and work on it.
Well, I think he should get in the lab, work on what he got to work on, you know, get himself a promotional company and get back in the ring as soon as possible. You know, um, and as a champion, yeah, he should be at the top of the card. But you know, whoever he has to get in the ring with, he needs to get in the ring with. And um, I think he should, put his eye on the prize because he says he wants to be, the best at 135. He has to, the best at 135 got to go through Tank. So get your next fight, do what you got to do to win, and if you make sure that you do what you got to do to how do I say this? Um, make it a positive experience for everybody.
You mean the fight itself?
The fight itself, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you got a guy who's not a guy who's not willing to engage, and this doesn't mean Shakur, or just in general, we got
Right.
fighter A, fighter B. Fighter A is looking to be aggressive. Fighter B is looking to be elusive. You just got to keep stepping to him and make that guy fight. You just got to keep stepping to him and make that guy fight. I think sometimes we put a little bit too much on the guy who's looking to be elusive and evasive. No, both of y'all are in there. The ring is literally enclosed by ropes. You're in a square. Cut the ring off, make the guy fight, make him let his hands go. It's that simple. It's that simple. We give these guys just too much leeway. Oh, he was running. Well, if he's running, you run too. Chase his ass.
Listen, there's only so many places you can go, and if you cut the ring off, he ain't got nowhere to run.
That's what I'm saying. Could you imagine out in nature if a damn lioness is seeing a gazelle running and like, oh well, the gazelle is running? No, they chase their asses down. That's what they do.
Yeah, as soon as that gazelle make that turn, that lion he hit that corner right with him, And
Chase him
hey,
down.
chase him down.
Hey, you coming up this weekend, Ant?
Shit, I'm thinking about it.
You hear me?
I got my little easy pass right here.
Where you coming out on that?
He's talking about going to Philadelphia.
It's only an hour 45 for you.
Probably less than that. Probably like an hour 30.
30.
Yeah.
Where you at? Ant? Just outside of Baltimore or something like that?
No, I'm in New York.
Oh, New York. Okay.
Concrete jungle.
Oh, I looked at it. It's 2.5 hours for me if I drive. 3 hours if I do. If I avoid the tolls. I don't think I'm gonna avoid the tolls.
I
Either
mean,
that or I'm gonna catch that stray dog.
if he feels like he's ready, Remo, I say put him in there, and then
Definitely.
you gonna succeed or you gonna fail, and if you fail, you get your ass up and try to succeed again. That's it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. It's like, how much longer could you wait?
Well, I think the Tank and Shakur fight should happen between now and mid 2025. So give them a year. They can get 3 fights in a year.
Ideally, I would like for Shakur to go after Baranchik. Ideally, to get that other belt, and then they meet in the next fight, provided he beats Loma, and they go for the the undisputed title.
That would be great, because that would put that fight in March of 2025 or so, or April.
March, April's not bad.
Because see, that would put because he could fight. He could run the same schedule Tank running, and make his fight October November if he can get that fight.
Exactly.
Um, October November, and they both be on the same schedule, just a few weeks apart, and they can put that thing in April, and have another barn burner. Listen, fellas, it's 11 o'clock. I've been hanging out for a while, and I jumped on here when I was supposed to be doing something else. It done rained and
That's
stopped
how they
raining.
get you. That's how they get you. You on here for 2 minutes, and 2 minutes turn into 5 to 10, a half hour, a damn hour go by.
Especially
Yeah.
in a casual corner outing. Casual corner can go all night. Lionel Richie.
I haven't stopped into one of them all night things. Of course, Ant posted a link to what was that? H something boxing or something like
Oh,
that.
Age Money, Age Money.
H
Yeah,
money, yeah.
them guys are
Them boys
wild.
Not for the faint of heart.
wild.
It's not for the faint of heart.
You gotta have your bulletproof vest and your pistol when you go to Age Money. It's serious over there. Matter of fact, let me
Yeah,
not say that.
you better have a shotgun going in that joint.
Bring your hard hat with you to Age Money.
Yeah, and a pair of rubber gloves because it might get
Yep.
bloody.
It's a real
Them boys,
person. Oh, Tommy. The zone,
them,
that's not bad.
them boys got they started getting they were talking boxing for about 2 minutes when I jumped on the other morning, and I realized that they've been rolling for 6 hours. I listened for about 20 minutes because about 2 or 3 minutes after I got on, somebody came out of pocket and said something, and you know they were talking about unaliving people and
Mm,
smashing each other's
Oh man.
mamas, and
mm,
uh,
mm.
I'm like, damn. And don't ask me why I listened for another 20 minutes. It just
It's almost intoxicating at times, man, just to hear how somebody will say something on there. But man, I mean, it's only so much I can take, and then after that, I gotta go.
Hey, look at that word right there in the middle. Look at the root word, Tom. It's toxic. That's what it is.
oh,
It's toxic
Man,
definitely
and
toxic.
intoxicating. For sure, for sure.
It's it's like a train wreck, man.
Yeah.
You got it draws you in,
Yep.
you know. Hey, but you guys have a good day.
You too.
be easy,
I'm gonna
big
jump
way.
out of here, and
Always a pleasure, my man.
oh yeah, because my battery about to die anyway. So
You showing up though, right? You showing up to the meet and greet, right?
oh yeah, I'll be up in Philly, man.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a wonderful time, man.
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm gonna catch a stray dog or if I'm gonna drive. So
Are you gonna leave the drive into Greyhound?
Yeah, I might need to drive in the
Hey,
Greyhound, man.
man, that Greyhound will get you there.
Yeah, but
Backseat shawty, like my man Jay Hardcore said.
yeah. Um,
Jay be
but I
on the
look,
move, man. Plane, train, automobile.
Yeah, Jay don't play.
but I look at it like this because I can run if I can leave when I feel like it and get up there, um, and hell, maybe do some other stuff while I'm up there, and then when I come back, I can leave when I get ready, and it'll cost me about this. It'll cost me about the same money. Only difference is I'll be driving because
Also, then it becomes you want
I
that
like I like
leniency.
I like being on my own time where I ain't gotta wait for nothing or nobody.
well, that's what I'm saying. Because you know the if I drive, I can leave here when I feel like it. So if I feel like getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I can get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and jump on the road. Um, if I feel like I want to leave at 10:30 or 12 o'clock, I can do that. Um, and the same with coming back. I'm not tied to a schedule that belongs to somebody else. You know. And I figure a tank of gas will take me up and back. Another $30 in tolls. That's a little more than $100. You know. And
What kind of car you got? What kind of car you got, Big Dre?
well, I'm driving a '05 Buick Rendezvous is what I'll be driving. I'll leave my
Oh yeah,
truck here
no,
with my
you should be
wife.
good on gas. You probably won't even use half a tank.
It's about 130 something miles, so I get about 300 miles a tank full. So it's just
You in DC, right?
yeah, I'm in DC.
Damn, 130. Damn.
From my house to the doorstep of the thing is 132 miles. Yes, I mapped it out this morning.
Uh,
So and you know, Google even tell you how much the tolls are. Because if I go out 50 and come up 301, I'm only paying $9 in tolls, and it only adds like 10 minutes to the ride. So, and I think that's better than going up 95, which tends to turn into a parking lot, every once in a while. So,
yeah, I think going up on a Saturday you should be good. Going north.
yeah, that's the same thing I said when I was coming back from Oklahoma. Oh man, I'm coming back on a Sunday. Everything should be good. By the time I hit the 81, everything be fine. It'll take me 9 hours on my last leg. And I should make that 9 hour trip in about 12 hours. Yeah, well, I started at 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning, figuring I'd get home about 9 o'clock at night. Well, I rolled in here at 1:30 in the morning, tied in a big dog because there were 5 different accidents on 81.
Mm.
So,
All right, so you took the wrong route that day.
no,
Yeah.
well,
Them accidents definitely change everything.
oh, yeah, because, I took the same route. I was planning on taking the same route back that I took going down there. And that was all the way true until I got on 81. And then Google told me it's best to get off because there's an accident here. So it took me around the accident. And then I get back on 80, it puts me back on 81, telling me I'm back on the fastest route. And I get caught between two exits because of an accident. And we creeped along at like 4 miles an hour for an hour and a half. Like, God.
That's what
Um,
the emergency lane for. That's when you use the emergency lane. It's an emergency. Gotta get off.
um, and, we were just kind of stuck. It's like, damn. So, uh, get off and get back on. And, then finally it took me off and took me down through Fredericksburg, took me the back way over to Fredericksburg, and I got on 95 and came back up 95. Spent my last 2 hours on 95. So
Sometimes it's good to look at the views, the decent views of the world, though.
yeah, it's fine. But when you've been driving for 40 some hours, the last thing you want to do is add time. You know, it was 22 hours on the way. It was 22 hours of driving on the way out there, man. Um, I don't ever want to drive more than 3 hours again in my life. Listen, fellas, y'all take it easy because my battery about to die. I'm out of here.
I have a good one.
That
All right, Big Dre.
Hey, Ed, what's your thoughts on the fight this weekend, Ed? Boots, and Avis Neeson.
I got boots in that one.
What round?
I got boots in that
Give me
one.
a round.
Hold on, let me see. I got to see what's my guy's name got him out in. Because Ebenezer could take he could take a little punch. That's one thing I'll say.
Bosey said inside 5.
I was thinking 3 to 5 around there. I was thinking 3 to 5. All right, hold on. Let me see when. And because his last fight, well, his fight before last with Bud, yeah, Bud got him out in 6. So I'll probably say 5.
What do you think about Pistol Pete and Jaleel?
I'm excited for that one, man. After that face off, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Them dudes gonna be looking to fight.
Stoppage your decision.
I got a stoppage, but I got a TKO. I think he might overwhelm him. I'm not sure if he gonna like start for Jaleel. I'm not sure if Jaleel gonna just spark him with one shot or something like that. But I think that it could be accumulation. Because I'll say this: what's my dude's name? Pete Dobson. He looked pretty sturdy, man. He like a sturdy dude.
Yo, nobody got him out of there, right?
Nah, he only lost once to Conor Benn, and that went the distance. I think that output, if he in shape like that, I think there's gonna come a point in the fight where he catch him with a nice little shot, and then after that, bunch of punches. He letting them hands go. Dobson ain't throwing nothing back for a little second. The ref stop, hop in, intervene, wave it off. I think that's how he stops him like that. Just like volume and just overwhelming him. Because I don't think Dobson's gonna go with just a single shot. I could be wrong, but that's how I'm seeing it.
Fight on. It's another fight on there where the guy got a replacement. I think his name like Khalil.
Loco?
Man, huh? It's like Khalil something. I think Khalil Cole or something like that. Hold up.
Yeah, Khalil Cole, he could fight too.
Khalil Cole is the truth.
Yeah,
that boy nice.
And what you think about that fight? Because his guy was talking a little trash too.
I ain't even see who he's fighting, but I know Khalil Cole can fight though. He got a nice punch on him. Let me see. Kwame Ritter. Oh shit, he got a little punch on him too, apparently.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. And he from out your way too, senior. He from Baltimore, this dude. Kwame Ritter. He 11-1, 9 knockouts. Khalil Cole is 8-0, 6 knockouts.
I didn't know he was from Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm looking at his box record right now to do his opponent. Kwame Ritter from Baltimore.
From Baltimore, okay.
Yeah, apparently he punching too. I mean, I see his opponents. He been quite overmatched, though. I'll say this: his opponent's been overmatched because I'm looking. He he has fought one guy with a winning record so far. Well, two guys with a winning record. So that might be a little bit fool's gold.
Yeah.
No disrespect to him, because I'm looking at Khalil Cole record. Khalil Cole, damn near everybody he fought except one guy. The first guy he fought got a winning record. First guy he fought was 2-4. Then the second was 6-4, then 1-0, 6-2, 5-0, 6-1, 7-0, 10-1, and the last person he fought was 20-0. This dude ain't fight. He fought one guy with a winning record, and he lost to that dude by decision. Kwame Ritter. So this is looking like it's going to be a step up for Ritter, considering both of their experience. And Kwame Ritter is a little bit older, 33. Khalil Cole, 27. Younger, fresher man, fought the better competition. I'm going to have to lean towards Khalil Cole. But anything could happen.
What you think about Sky Nicholson going against the Dominican girl?
Give me Sky Nicholson. I'll take Sky Nicholson.
Depends on how rugged that Dominican girl gets. Because I know the Sky don't like you when they get rugged like that.
Them Dominican girls can rumble, man.
They sure can.
Yeah, they can. She could punch too. I'm looking at her KO ratio. 63% is pretty high in like the women's. You know what I mean? Like usually they don't be punching like that. Like 19 dubs, 12 knockouts. Sky Nicholson only got 1 knockout in 10 fights.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put a little parlay together.
I don't know. Damn, this got a little murky. Hold on. This should change a little bit. Homegirl could actually punch a little something.
Yeah, 63% is high for female.
My man Favre used to always tell me, like, man, listen, you gotta be careful with them Dominican girls because they can rumble. And he was like, man, one time, man, we was in a club and it was 2 girls and they cleared out the club to where there's no security and they want to fight them. I mean, want to break this shit up. You know what I mean? So I'm just taking it for face value. Like, all right, Pops, you know what I mean? Until one day I'm walking on the beach and we right there by the club and it's all hell breaking loose. Bottles flying everywhere to where there's no security outside with me. One girl come outside, her face looked like fruit punch and Kool-Aid. Her friend grabs her and say, oh, hell no. And they go back in there and clear out the club some more. Like, just, man, listen. Them Dominican girls can rumble. So you say she got a 63% KO ratio? I might have to take her over Sky.
Because, clearly Sky ain't punching like that. Sky can box, but, you know, all that shit can change in one shot. Nah, homegirl look rough, too. You look at her picture, her damn box rec photo, that shit like a mug shot. Like, you look at Sky picture, Sky smiling. She look all like, you know, welcoming. This other girl, stone face, like. And her nickname is the Machine too.
The Machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might be rolling with the Machine.
And her first name Diana, but it's spelled with a Y instead of an I, so you know she crazy too, or just all. Anytime somebody shit just a little bit different like that, Diana with a Y, not with an I, Dyana. Nah, yeah, she shot out. Yeah, that changes things. Just looking at that punching power.
And what do you think about that Christopher Diaz fight?
Who is he fighting?
He's fighting. I forgot his guy name. God,
I'm about to just pull the event up. Let me see.
I already said I know Christopher Diaz.
Okay, the dude he's fighting is 12-1, 1-1. This guy can punch apparently. 10 knockouts. Got an 83% KO ratio, so you gotta be careful with this. Let me see what his opponent's looking like that though, because that's what you got to look at sometimes with the box rec. Not just look at the record, but who the hell had these people fought?
Tell me about it.
Who was that one guy one day?
Yeah,
remember that time I came out with that? I can't even remember what that cat's name was.
Senior man,
on that Don King card. That dude was like 0-30 2 or something like that. Something crazy.
Damn.
You should have seen he was scaling how many weight divisions he was scaling, and he
Got
would do it.
knocked out like 30 times.
Damn.
It was crazy, man. That dude scaled what? How many divisions? Like 5 divisions.
Yeah, they had him fighting from flyweight all the way up to like 140. And he ain't even start at flyweight. That's the crazy shit. He started at like 135, then dropped down to flyweight, got knocked out because he was probably dehydrated like crazy.
Then in the
Then they had
same
him
week,
go
go.
back up. Yeah, they had him go right back up. He was back up at like 126 the same week. But that's how
Damn.
they get it in over there in Mexico. They don't even really care about them dudes like that. They just like,
Yeah, they
hey,
don't, man.
take these pesos,
These
get your
pesos.
ass in the ring, get your ass knocked out, and then you just rinse, wash, repeat. Just do it all over again.
The only thing they would do was change the city
The
where they would
location,
fight.
yeah.
The location, yeah. But my
First they
man
have
would.
them in Tijuana, then they have him fighting in Chiapas, Mexico, and all these other places, driving around Mexico. This dude just getting knocked out all over Mexico on his box right. It's crazy.
Man, I never seen a professional get knocked out, artist.
All you got to do is
Yeah,
look up a
man. I mean,
box
this
record.
dude,
Look at the Mexican fighters, yo, and it's a lot of them out there. These dudes is professional crash test dummies.
man, was fighting at 112. Or no, what 118? 118 and went all the way up
Yep.
to 140. And he was going up and down, up and down, up and down. And he was fighting within the same. He fought twice in the same week. He
Damn.
got knocked out.
In September 2018, he fought 3 times in the same week. Got knocked
Can't hear
out.
you, Jay. Can't hear you, Jay.
2 days later, brought him to another spot. He got knocked out again. It was going crazy. Nobody
You
cared
got
about that, man.
you got to refresh, Jay. We can't hear you. Refresh the screen.
I know it's about the dubs, but what's in it? He got a nice little resume. Christopher Diaz. I'm looking at the guys he's fought. He seems like he can't get over the hump. I think that he's one of those guys that's like the ideal,
Yeah.
gatekeeper. If you want to see where a guy is in his career, like he fought Isaac Dogbay, Emmanuel Navarrete, Shakur Stevenson. He lost to all of them, but it seemed like he ain't lose to anybody he wasn't supposed to lose to.
I just finished doing this grocery shopping. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you.
loud and clear. Can't get right.
Yes, indeed. But I tell you what, man, if anything, we're going to have plenty of food. What you can see back there, man, ain't nothing but plenty of groceries back there. And, man, we are getting it done. Got the water there, man. On my way to the libation store next, Jack.
Oh,
You know what I'm
libations.
saying?
Libations.
I
Libations.
think that's the word. I could be wrong.
Oh, you
You
right.
dig?
And reparations.
I'm adding a roast to the menu, Jack. I'm gonna cook a roast as well, man. So
Oh, you get them chicken thighs?
huh? Yeah.
You get them chicken thighs?
Yeah. Got that.
God damn, boy. Might have to give you a hug tomorrow if it tastes good.
Oh my goodness. I hug Jack.
I can hug my brothers. I ain't worried about it. I ain't scared to show my brothers some love.
I mess around. Hey, but yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. I just wanted to jump in real quick, man. It's starting to be real, man. It's starting to be real. You know what I mean? Being in Walmart, grabbing up everything, man. Felt good, man. And yeah, we moving to the next level starting tomorrow, man. And I'm looking forward to everybody, man. And bring your appetites. That's all I can say. Bring your appetites, man. That's all you're gonna need, Jack. Because other than that, we gonna grease, man, for sure. Other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and go silent again, Jack, and continue on my shopping, man. I gotta hit the dollar store and I gotta hit the libation store. So it's your boy. I'm out.
Jay grinding out there.
Can't get right. I hope Can't Get Right can get that food right tomorrow.
Nah, it's gonna be some hell of a food up in there, man. Y'all gonna have
And cell
good.
service looking crispy, man. Like crispier than the Wi-Fi. He in here like
No,
4K, 5K and shit. I
I
couldn't even tell
know.
he was on the road.
Hey,
I
Thomas
get.
Hill, you cook too. You a chef too, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm waiting to see when you gonna come across. You know what
The
I mean? Put
Mason
something
Dixon
together.
line. I got to go across that Mason Dixon line. Yeah,
Come on over here.
for sure. Nah, definitely.
T Hill be doing the big events too. He be catering, man.
We got a
Man, it
couple
got
of
me
big to
Making
sweating,
his
man.
you.
I'm
own
out here
bread.
sweating. I'm grocery shopping, sweating.
Hey, it's been hot everywhere. It's been hot everywhere. I was talking.
Jay, you put your hat on and start sweating, so that's no big deal. Man, y'all can hear
Nah,
me.
but ain't it been hot out there in Baltimore though?
No, hell no. It be like 100 degrees and shit. It be hot
You
as
know what
shit.
I'm saying? That's hot, and then you guys got that humidity too, boy. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's just nasty.
Yeah, it ain't like that. It ain't like that Vegas shit where you know what I mean. Dry. This shit is hot air.
Sticky. Beyond you, man. It's hard
Yeah.
to breathe up in that damn thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm thinking the machine, boy. She gonna be a problem. Your girl too pretty. She fight like she pretty too. She want to be pretty, and she don't like when her last fight she was struggling because the one lady was muddying it up, but she still pulled it off.
Shout out to my guy Tevin Farmer. Never too late. Let's go,
Who you got in that fight?
Tevin Farmer. One of the few
Stoppage
times
or
I'm gonna be
decision?
biased. Decision. Decision.
I'm gonna put me a little parlay together. See how it
Yo,
go. So you said we taking. You said Christopher Diaz, Ritter, the Dominican girl, Boots, and Jaleel.
Yep.
yeah, definitely Boots and Jalil.
I'm not mistaken. The money line on Tevin Farmer is like plus 750. So you don't even got to bet no damn knockout. You could just bet him winning the
Straight
fight.
up, yeah,
Yeah.
straight up. You still paid, and that's gonna be a tall task, man. I'm gonna be real with you, man. They really are backing Mortai. Mortai understands that too, and he's got a hell of a corner, man. So he gonna get that good tutelage. But Tevin Farmer do got skills. He do got skills. That one fight against JoJo Diaz that Remo was talking about, I remember him having a problem with looking into the lights or whatever the case may be. Something was going on. What's up with you, man?
Yeah. It felt like to me, I thought maybe he was overtrained or dehydrated or something like that. Because if you look at
Yeah,
that period of time, his activity was through the roof. It seemed like he was fighting like every 2 months or something like that. When he was fighting
yeah,
like Jono Corral and all them other guys. He was having them fights like back to back to back to back.
yeah. And he had some questionable like losses. Like I didn't think he. I never thought he would lose to JoJo Diaz. Didn't. But I mean, like you said, he was definitely fighting a whole lot doing that, and something just didn't look. He kind of looked a little off.
Well, I mean, JoJo Diaz at the time, he was showing a lot of promise. And the only person he had lost to at that point was Gary Russell Jr. Outside of that, he was on a nice little run. He was on a nice run, especially at 126. Howdy had the E.
Yeah, the E is in the
Howdy.
building. Man.
You said we taking Khalil Cole or Kwame Ritter?
I'll take Khalil Cole.
The little cold all day long.
Hey, y'all, did y'all read the cash apps that were coming up?
We can't see him. I can't
Oh,
see him.
I
I
see
know
one
I
on the
put
screen
some
right
up.
now.
I put one up earlier. We got Soccer Love. Appreciate the color in the chat. Say when Shakur did not listen to his granddad, it showed me a lot about his character. It showed weakness and a lack of composure. He's weak mentally. All right, and that was
Damn.
from Soccer Love. Okay, we had another one. Let me see what else one it was. Bear with me 1 second, people. see without crashing. Hold on. Live. There we go. Let me see. It was another one earlier, I think. I think.
It wasn't a good look with Shakur though. I ain't gonna lie. But like I said, I thought the promotion, the production
Maybe that
was.
was the only one. Okay. If it's another one, y'all let me know. Somebody in the chat let me know, and I'll make sure I find it. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, fellas.
I know as Val came on for a quick second, I wanted to get him up in here. Go Rush, salute.
And he had a moment.
But like I say, man, it was like they capitalized on that too, because they didn't even go to the other corner. They just stayed in his corner.
Right.
Like everything was, and it was live audio and video. You know, you was getting
The
everything
smear campaign was in effect, man. The smear
for
campaign was in
sure,
effect.
for sure.
You can see what the intention was.
The man was the A side. We was getting an A side point of view. That's all. But
Well,
this is my only thing, Ant. This is my only problem. You know what I mean? People blaming everybody else, right? This is my only thing. If Shakur listens to his corner and does what they say, do we complain about him not listening in the corner? Can we talk? Is that something we could talk about if he listens and do what his corner instructed him to do?
no, you're absolutely right.
I mean,
I can't disagree with that or refute that whatsoever. You're spot on.
you know, so
However,
we can't call it a smear campaign if they're showing the things that he's not doing. But if he does them things, nobody can talk about it. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're doing what you're
I
supposed to do,
agree.
can't nobody say nothing.
I agree. However, if he were in good standing with them and there was the potential for anything to make him look bad, then they would mask it. They wouldn't even mention it.
But
They wouldn't
but
even talk about these things.
but you gotta understand, and that's where it goes to understanding the business. You know what you already know what you up against. They don't want you to go nowhere. They want to hold you hostage. But if you do what you're supposed to do, you got options. Because now everybody knocking at your door. Oh man, you had a great performance. All right, you had a bad performance in Vegas, but you came back and redeemed yourself at home. You got the fans loving you. You know what I mean? You gave them what you said you was going. You delivered what you said you was going to deliver. Who going to argue? You think we would still be talking about Shakur not doing what he was supposed to do in a fight, or not doing what we was looking to see him do in a fight?
I believe so, yes, because there are people who are just detractors. And it really doesn't matter what would happen. Let's say he would have went out there and he would have knocked Autumn out. People say Autumn was a bum anyway. He's C class, he's this, he's that. So there are some people who can call it down the middle and they'll be objective, but then there are other people who are always going to have something to say.
But guess what you said. They would have been talking about Autumn as a bum, not Shakur.
Yeah, but by proxy, it makes him look bummish because all he did was knock out a well, he ain't do shit anyway. He was supposed to do that. That guy's trash. He still ain't fight so and so, so and so,
What,
so and so. He's still scared to fight so and so. This guy
let, me,
was who the hell was this guy? He looked like a damn real estate agent.
let me
He
let me ask you this, Ant. Was he
yeah.
was the potential and setup there for Shakur to make himself look great?
How she gone?
It depends on who you ask. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying like
Shit gets murky, man.
He did good. He did good. He
No,
won the
I
fight.
sent you the text.
I can't dispute. I can't dispute that. Like you know what I mean. He did what he did. He won the fight. You can't take that from him. But he also had the potential in that fight to look great.
Yeah,
He knew what he was up against. He knew he was battling the clock against with the Frank Martin
yeah.
R10 performance. You know what I mean? And he was at home. That's the second time at home he's in got booed that I've seen myself. They booed him at the Conceição fight for the same exact reason. He didn't get the guy out of there when he had him hurt. So I mean, come on, man, Shakur. Like we keep pointing the fingers at everybody else. We also got to hold this guy responsible. You know what I mean? For what he didn't do.
I'm with you on that, senior. But what I'm saying is that's what people have been doing. More people have been shitting on Shakur than anything. I've seen more people going at this dude than defending him. So it's been overwhelmingly lopsided. I
They
don't think
tired.
that it's
They
being
tired of the
called. I
same
don't feel
shit.
like it's being called. But that goes for any of these guys though. You got a whole
They
bunch of people out here who are just waiting for opportunities to say that this person isn't this or they aren't that or whatever it is. I don't know why the hell we operate the way that we do to where we can't recognize the nuance in everything. Like
he
everything
knew
is
that
not just fucking black and white. It's not just that black and white.
he knew that going into the fight, right? 'Cause everything you said, I'm gonna bring it back home to Shakur. He knew that going into the fight that this was people gonna say, you know what I mean? If it turned out like this, woo,
Yeah.
woo, 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 so you know what I mean. Once again, we got to go back to Shakur.
Yeah. But then essentially that's why, you get to a point where you say, fuck the fans.
Oh my gosh, don't say fuck the fans.
Hey,
Because you know what I
listen,
mean, like
man. Fuck them
in
fans,
boxing,
man.
no, but I'm saying in boxing, you can never say fuck the fans because they're the ones paying you.
Well, if the fans can say it to you,
Nah, but you also got to learn how to be like, you know what I mean? Like it's not like it's any leeway. You know what I mean? These are fans. You know how fans are. Sometimes they with you, sometimes they against you. But long as they in the building, that's all that matters. And when you start saying fuck the fans, sometimes you deter from even coming in the building. Now you're affecting not just your brand, but the brand that you signed to. No, he on the card. I ain't coming to see that.
well, that's the decision that people got to make. Don't support it. And again, I'm with that as well. If people feel like they're not getting their money's worth, if people feel like they're being disrespected and the guy is spitting in their face, don't support it. That's it. Go watch the guys that you like to watch. Go watch the people that you feel are giving you your money's worth. You don't got to support that shit. Because you got people who aren't even really fans of this guy that are upset by the fact that he's saying fuck the fans. If you're not a fan of him, what difference does it make? Go watch the guys you like to watch.
But even if I use my fire stick, I'm upset because I wasted my time.
Yeah, but if you already knew how this guy fights, why the hell would you even put that shit on your fire stick in the first place? You could have been watching Bad Boys 4 instead. Like, I wouldn't even waste my time watching some shit. That's more valuable to me than spending type of money. Like, if I wouldn't even watch this shit for free, I damn sure wouldn't pay for it. And that's kind of how I operate too. It's like if I wouldn't pay for it, I probably wouldn't even want to watch it, even if it is available for free.
Should I just pull back up to the gym? I'm ready to cut out of here. I got to go ahead and make sure Shorty getting right.
Hold it down, man.
Appreciate you. I don't know where Jay at, so we can cut it short.
I don't know what
Um,
happened. He dipped
yeah, I'm
out.
ready. I'm ready to jump out of here so I can get back to the business. Catch you later on.
Catch you later.
All right.
Hey, that man just want to win his fights however he see fit. That's his business. That's his business. We can't be taking all this shit personally. We take too much stuff personally. But yeah, it's about time to get the hell up out of here myself. Catch y'all later, man. Y'all hold it down. Small things, all things. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. And you right about that, New Beginning. You right about that. You definitely right about that. For sure, for sure. You are right about that. But that's why I say it's a two-way street. You don't like what a guy's demonstrating. You don't like what he's saying. You don't like his haircut. You don't like how he ties his fucking shoes. Don't watch him. Don't pay for it. It's that simple.